Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where it may be. My name is Ruel Gaviola, and this is Best Board Games of the Month, Tabletop Recall, joined by my very special guest and good friend, Banzainator. Hi, Bonds.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Happy Monday morning.
It is a happy Monday morning. Yeah. Now, I got to say this right off the bat. Thank you, Bonds, for joining me. I know you've been feeling a little under the weather lately, so I do truly appreciate you coming in today. And I hope that you heal quickly, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. I think the worst is over, actually. I'm so glad I had a weekend.
Oh, okay, good, good. Yeah, the weekend
Yeah.
helps. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I know as like myself, you're super busy with things. And folks, if you don't follow Bonds, I mean, what are you even doing with your life? Follow Bonds right over here on Twitch, twitch.com/Bondsnator. And she does amazing streams on like, I swear, like you're on daily to me. I'm like, every time I turn on Twitch, you're on. It's awesome.
Well, I'm trying to, I got too many games I want to play.
That's right. Bonds plays a lot of games, folks. I do too, and you all do as well. Let us know what games you've been playing this month. This is Tabletop Recall, the monthly recap that I do, sometimes by myself, sometimes with awesome people like Bonds. And we're going to jump right into things here because we want to talk about not only the games that we really liked last month, but the games that you liked. Now, we're doing this top 10 style. It's going to be my top five, Bonds' top five. But thanks to Bonds, she had the great idea. I played way too many games. I can't just fit them in the top five. So we've got honorable mentions to start with. So why don't we start, Bonds, with your first honorable mention, and then I'll go to mine, and we'll continue the list from there.
Okay. My first honorable mention, or the only honorable mention, we could probably have more.
Oh yeah,
Now this is in the month of January, correct?
correct.
Okay. So in the month of January, my honorable mention is Flamecraft on digital.
Mm,
So Monster Couch is actually bringing this game to Steam, and I had the honor to play test it along with over 7,000 other people,
nice.
and you could sign up to play test it. And then Monster Couch actually asked me to record a playthrough of it for their Steam page. And I've done this before with Calico, and I've done this before with other video games from other companies. So it was really fun to be able to hop back into this type of thing again.
Hmm.
And I want to do more of it. And I love the fact that I can combine board games and video games into one thing and showcase a playthrough of it. It was a lot of fun for me. This game is really good on Steam. I can't wait for the full release.
Nice.
The playtest didn't have everything, so I just played multiple games of it just to get like a full experience of what I could play of it.
Okay.
So yeah, I wasn't the only one doing the playtest. There was a lot of others too.
Nice. Now, had you played Flamecraft, the board game, the actual analog board game before, or is this your first experience?
Yes. Yes, I
Oh,
have the analog board game. I love the art from Sendar Tang,
uh,
and this is designed by Manny Vega. And this game is really suited for me more on Steam rather than a tabletop game. I like heavier games naturally.
hmm
I tend to go towards like heavier board games, and this is more of a lighter board game. But on Steam, I really think it's perfect. So if you're a board gamer who likes lighter or in more of like lighter hobby board games, this one is really good. And if you already own the game or you want to give it another chance, maybe it was too light for you, please bookmark it on Steam. It is so
nice.
good. It is beautiful, and even the dragons are animated on the cards.
I love it. Yeah, as you can see, folks, I we have the video playing. This is from Bondsnator's YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to that if you haven't already. And yeah, this looks really cool. Like I love the animations, and I mean, I really enjoyed the board game. I've soloed it a couple of times. I have a video on my channel, but this looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to play it, Bonds.
Yeah, one more note is your turn when you're playing against like a bot, for example, their turns are really quick, so you don't have to wait a really long time for them to
Oh,
go.
cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, were the bots? Can you like change the difficulty levels, or is it like? I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There's
Cool.
also gonna be I don't know if you've played Calico by them, but in the
Yes.
board game Calico, there's no like story. But when you play the video game, there's a full story that's not in the board game, and you can go
Oh,
along a journey and talk to different characters. they're going to be doing something very similar for Flamecraft, and it's being written right now.
No way. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember the Calico release, but I didn't really dive deep into it. So that's cool. Awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Right
I'm
on.
very excited.
By the way, I want to shout out everyone in chat. Thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate y'all. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you for joining, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. What we're doing today is our top 10 from January 2026, and we're doing some honorable mentions first. I'm up next. I've got an honorable mention. This one, I had to get one game from my favorite designer on this list somehow, and it's Reiner Knizia, the good doctor, the one and only doctor. And my honorable mention this month is Iliad. This is an abstract game. It's a tile laying game. Here I am with Becca over on Good Morning Society playing it. It was funny playing this with Becca because her mind started melting. She was like brain burny because it's a lot thinkier than you expect. In this one, you're simply laying tiles onto the 5x5 grid there. You're one army, and your opponent plays the other. And what you're trying to do is capture the points that are on the ends of each row or column. And you do that by completing a row or column. Now, on your turn, you place one of your tiles. It's going to have a number or an ability. And once a row or column is filled, that's when you go, okay, who has the most points for this row or column? And then you figure it out, and then you're going to take the point token at the end of it. So it's like a checkerboard or chessboard where you and your opponent are going one by one. They're going to be next to each other. And you just go until all the entire grid is filled up, and then most points wins. Like all of Knizia's games that I enjoy, I love this one because the rules are really simple to teach, but the gameplay is way deeper than you expected. And yeah, it's like a 35 minute game. It doesn't take that long, but a lot of nice decisions, and another winner from my man, Dr. Reiner Knizia.
Wow. What's that image on the screen? It's of someone dancing.
Yeah. So our the studio manager Ray, like whenever Beck and I
Oh,
start,
that's Ray.
yeah, so whenever we start thinking too much, he'll just put some funny graphics like, okay, they're thinking like way hard, and yeah, because we're not
Well,
talking.
I've never played this game, but my favorite color is red, and I
Oh,
love the look of this game. It looks beautiful.
yeah, it's gorgeous. This is another one from Bitewing Games. They do a lot of Knizia games, and what they do, folks, is they will re-implement games. And this Iliad, I think it was based on another game. I forget the name, but it's been around for like 20-something years. This is the new edition, though. So highly recommend. I mean, I recommend almost all of Reiner's games. I love it. And yeah, that's my honorable mention. And now that we've got
Nice.
that out of the way, let's continue with our top 10, which is going to be each of our top fives. And we'll start with Bonz's number 5.
Okay, my number 5 that I played in January is Madcala. I've played this game multiple times before. This game is from Druid City Games, and the artist is Manny Tremblay, and the designer as well, along with Aaron Hine. And I really enjoyed playing this game in January because it was one of the first board games that my friend, who is not a hobby board gamer, played and beat me at. And I
Oh,
was so proud of her. I was so excited for her. She got really into it. She loved the art. She loved like the mechanics of it. And it just made me really happy that she beat me. And I wasn't trying to lose. Like I was trying to beat her, and she totally demolished me at it.
I love that.
So yeah, I've actually played this game with Riel. Oh my gosh.
We're
And I
showing it
also
right
got
now.
demolished. I also got demolished in that game too. Maybe that was the perfect game to teach my friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I my favorite game growing up was Mancala, and you
Oh.
would think that that skill would transfer over to Madcala, but it doesn't. There's a lot more to this game, and yeah, so I love the Wonderlands War world
Yes.
from Druid City Games. So this just is a quick 2-player game based off of Mancala, but with
Yeah.
characters and abilities.
Agreed. Yeah, I love this one. And folks, you're watching the video that Bonds and I did with Good Time Society with James and Becca. We had like a little mini tournament, and Bonds is right. This game, friends, if you like the Mancala mechanism, and even if you don't, I think it's the one to try because it's very it takes a very ancient or old school mechanism and really modernizes it, right? So you have like the characters, as Bonds was saying, the different abilities, and you're just simply placing the little gems in a row, like going around the table there. But where you land and what characters trigger, it's really neat and very clever. I've been very fortunate to see this game in a prototype form and all the way to the final production. And yeah, as Bond said, it's a winner. It is so good and
Yes.
highly recommend. Yeah, great choice, Bonds. Madcala is
And
it's a great game.
and I believe the base game also comes with a neoprene playmat and it fits in
Oh,
the box. I don't think anything is cardboard. I think it's neoprene.
nice. Yeah. It's a gorgeous game, and I too like. I really do love that Wonderland's War universe. I think it's just
Hmm.
it's brilliant. Like Druid City Games done two really cool universes. This one, Wonderland's War, and then also the Tidal Blaze universe. Like those
Yeah.
games, gorgeous. So yeah, could
I
definitely
own them and haven't played them yet.
you know what? Why don't like I really want to play Tidal Blades 2. Like I've only done like the first scenario. We should play
We
that
need
together,
to.
Bonds. It's so
We
good.
really should.
Yeah.
We need to just start a series of us playing it.
Yeah. It's like Shelf of Shame no more. Here we go.
I know, I
Yeah.
know. I actually built a new shelf just for larger games,
Oh, nice.
and so maybe I have multiple shelves of unplayed games. I just my house can't be filled with shame. I have to
I
change the word.
right? Let's all help each other, friends. Get those games off those shelves.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
play my copy one week and your copy the next,
That
so
would be
both of our
perfect.
copies
Yeah.
get played.
Oh, I'd love that. Okay, moving right along. My number 5 now for the month. This is a game I played at OrcaCon for the first time. I've heard about this game, but I hadn't gotten a chance to play it until we are at OrcaCon. Shout out to my buddy Jonathan, the Geek Dad, for showing me this game. This is my number 5, Typewriter. So this is from Fowers Games, and this is John and Lorena from Cribbage and More playing their copy. This is from the same designer as Paperback. If y'all know me, I'm a word game geek. I love word games, and this one does it right. You have little tiles, and you're going to grab these letters and form words. But then, after you form the words, there's going to be certain point values for certain letters. You have different goals to do. What the really cool twist on this is, after you do your turn, you flip over your letters, and there are going to be different letters and different point values on the other side. So when you use those, you're going to have to create a new word. But sometimes you want to hold off on using certain letters because they're good, so they'll be there for the next turn. It's a quick 20 to 30 minute game. Plays up to, I think, 4 or 5 players. I believe there's a solo mode. I'm not sure, but I loved everything about this game. It's another one of those really solid word games from Fowers Games, and I'm a word geek. I love these games, Bonds, and I don't know. I don't know if have we played a word game together? Are you a word game fan? I should ask.
I do like word games, and I don't think we've played a word game together.
Okay.
Now, I was going to ask you, Ruel, did you ever own a typewriter?
I did, believe it or not. Back in the day,
Okay.
I've owned multiple typewriters, Bonds, actually, which is funny. So I'm going to
Okay.
totally date myself here. When I was in college, computers were a thing, but I actually had a electric typewriter that I would bring,
Ooh.
and I could type up papers, and it was so advanced at the time. It had a little printer in it, so I could literally print my papers directly from my little word processor.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love typewriters because I like the sounds that they make when you like clickety
Yes.
clack.
Yes.
And I like the manual feel of it. And then when I went over to my great aunt's house, she had a newer typewriter where you could write the line before it actually types out. So if you accidentally made a mistake, you could backspace. And I was just like blown away. I was like,
Whoa.
you can backspace on a typewriter before it types it out. And yeah, she had like top of the line typewriter.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
So
that. I agree. The feel of a manual keyboard. Like,
yeah.
have you built a keyboard like that? Do you have? I don't know what type of keyboard you have on your set. At home.
I just did I switched out some keycaps.
Okay.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally want to do that because it reminds me of back in the day of like those old school
Mhm.
typewriters and stuff. But
Yes.
yeah, Typewriter, folks. So from Fowers Games, excellent game. That's my number 5. Let's go to our number 4. We're going to start with Bonds this time.
Okay, my number 4 for January is Super Mega Lucky Box. So I had family come visit. I had friends come visit in the month of January multiple times. Almost every single week, someone was visiting. and a lot of them do not play board games. And one thing
Oh.
that I was able to do after my streams in the evening, because I stream during the week in the evening, is I would play Super Mega Lucky Box with them. And I got so many people hooked on this game. It is so good. I even had my friend get the game on her phone and she would play it
No
before
way.
bed.
That's
Like
awesome.
there's a Super Mega Lucky Box app on your phone that you can get, and it is so good. Even though this game came out in 2021 by Game Right, it is still such a good game. It's very hard to get right now for some reason. It's out of
Oh,
print. And yeah, if you have a copy, hang on to it because you can sell it for a lot of money,
wow.
oddly.
I had no idea it was out of
Yeah.
print. That's great. Yeah, this one's. I
Yeah.
love this game. We should name the designer Phil Walker Harding. Praise be. He is one of my favorite designers as well. And if y'all remember Silver and Gold, I think this does similar
Oh, I
things.
love Silver and Gold.
Yeah, isn't that a great game? And I
Love.
feel like
Yes.
this took away the polyominoes of Silver and Gold, but gave you a bunch of the combos. Like this game is very
Yeah.
combo-rific. Like I really enjoy Super Mega
This
Lucky
game
Box.
is listed for $50 on Noble Night Games.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh
that's what
my
I'm saying. It's
gosh.
very hard to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone wants to try this game and you don't own it, I would suggest getting it on the phone. It's really good. I
Nice.
think it's also, I don't know if it's on Board Game Arena, but there's nothing like the physical thing when it comes to this game.
Yep.
If you don't know what it's like bingo with numbers. That's what I tell my family when I'm trying to get them into this game. It's like bingo with numbers. They're like, we don't want to think, we don't want to think, we don't want to think too hard. I go, it's bingo with numbers, and then I pull them in, and then they're hooked.
Yes. Yeah. And that's
Sweet though.
yeah.
The sweet though, sweet though in chat. She's the one who got on her phone.
Nice. Right
Yeah.
on. Sweet and low, thank you. And by the way, thanks, hi friends in chat. Appreciate y'all, Pelakiko, Board Game Crew, and everyone out there. We appreciate you. And Super Mega Lucky Box friends. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they come out with a reprint of this because $50 is a bit much for what this is. But
I know.
it is such a great game. And folks mentioned it is on Board Game Arena. You can totally play it for free. It's an excellent, yeah,
okay.
excellent part of our digital implementation of the game. Cool. Nice choice again, Bonds. I love Super Mega Lucky Box, and I still have my copy, so maybe I don't know. I don't know if I
Hang
want
on to
it.
it.
Yeah, I want to hold on to it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue on with my number 4. This is a game that I played for the first time again at OrcaCon a couple of weeks ago, or last month in Seattle. And once again, Geek Dad Jonathan introduced me to this game. This is my number 4. It's a game called Lightspeed Arena. So this one blew me away with how fun it was. I'm going to go over here to the video. This is Stella at Maple University showing how to play Lightspeed Arena. I love Stella. She's so funny. Let me move on here. Okay, here's the game. Everyone has these tiles. Okay, these are your spaceships. I'm going to pause for just a second.
I love her outfit.
She's amazing. So everyone has spaceships, and in real time, you're just going to lay them on the table as they're doing right here. Each spaceship has a different number. They're different values, and they have different hit points. So you're just doing this in real time, Bonds. It's maybe like 30 seconds. You're just plopping them down. And what you're trying to do is blow up the other spaceships and also do some mining, which is shooting the asteroids. But this is the cool part of it. After you lay down all the tiles, you use the app and you scan it, and then the app is going to show you all the animations of everything firing and blowing up, and there it is right
Whoa.
there. So it's so fun. These are 2 of the like little expansions where if you hit those, you get extra points, or it bounces off. It just depends on what you use. The game literally takes 2 or 3 minutes to play, and I think for my money, this is the best implementation of a board game app in any board game I've ever played. Because you're still playing a board game. See, it's tile lane just right there, and then you're using the app to enhance the experience at the end of it. Like Jonathan had the original game. The original game, there was no app. So you would literally, after doing this part, you would take like a string and try to see who shot who, and you would measure it by hand. So it took yeah, right? That's exactly what I said. That's like,
yeah.
Ugh. But
Yeah.
it took the worst part of the game and made it the funnest part of the game, because now you get to see, using the graphic animations, like, where everything's being shot at and stuff. And Oh, and there's a lot of humor in the game, like the little announcer, a narrator will talk a little trash about who's getting shot or who missed or whatever. It's so much fun,
That's
and I love their
great.
costumes here.
So,
This is great.
how do you get this game?
That's a great question. This I sort of feel bad about talking about this because it's not available right now. It was
Wow.
on.
Wow,
I
Ruel.
know. But I'm hoping that we raise more awareness so the publisher will publish more copies. I believe Kickstarter backers got it first or recently, and I don't know the status of it right now. I'm hoping that it becomes a big hit because I want a copy. This looks fantastic.
I'm on Board Game Geek Market, and it looks like a lot of it is. I see one in the US for $75.
Yikes. And you pay what you need to pay, I guess. I mean, it's literally just these tiles cards. It's just, the app is just, really it's
Yeah.
free. It's good, but I'm hoping that there'll be more copies available for a better price because I love this game, Bonds. I literally played this at the con like at least a dozen times, and
Okay.
it was super quick, and I highly recommend it, folks. It's Lightspeed Arena. Go check it out, and hopefully we can get more copies out here because I loved it. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Bonds, you got number 3.
Woohoo! My number 3 game for January was one that was talked about all throughout 2025, and it was Moon Colony Bloodbath. I
Yes.
finally played this game.
Nice.
I had never played it before.
Oh, wow.
And I finally played it in January, and it was really fun. It was light, and that's okay. Like it wasn't like super light, but
Right.
you definitely just go through the motions and you just try to survive as long as possible. And I really liked it. I think I would own it. I think the art makes the game.
Yes.
I also have a history with liking Rio Grande games, and this is a Rio Grande game. So I think I want to own a copy of this someday. Yeah.
This is playing with Becca on Good Morning Society. It was her first time playing. I played it several times last year. I love this game, Bonds. I think, like you said, it's you do sort of go through the motions, but it's funny because you're all playing from the same deck. And by the way, we've got a hype there's a hype train coming in right now. Woohoo! Thank you, friends, for supporting. Appreciate
Yay!
y'all. Yeah, and what's cool is you can play the solo as well. The solo game is tough. I have not cracked it yet.
Solo?
Yeah.
Is it you just trying to survive? Like, what's the point of solo?
That's it. You're just trying to survive. So, in the real game, it's whoever the last person standing wins. In the solo version, you try to get through all the events. There's like 13 events.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've only made it, I think, to event number 9 or 10. It is brutal. Like,
I think even with multiplayer, getting through all the events is I don't know that it happens.
I've never seen it happen. I played it, I think, around 7 or 8 times. We haven't even come close to going through all the events because someone usually dies. But
yeah.
It is so good.
What is your favorite strategy for this game? Is your favorite strategy to go for money, to go for cards, to go for food? Like, what is one thing that you try to go for?
Well, obviously you're trying to get the most people, right? So what I'm trying to do, at least that I've tried to do, is whatever cards I get early on, like whatever I can build early on, I'm just going to build off of that. Whether it's, getting more food, getting more money, or whatever. Because you know how like the cards come up, like we all play from the same shared deck, friends, but you also have some starting cards that you get in that you can build. And depending on what I build there, that's what I'm going to focus on.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is I don't know how to win at this game, Bonds. There's no stress.
Okay. Because I was the first person to die.
Oh.
That's why I need help.
I've been there too.
But it was so good.
That's hilarious. By the way, I want to thank everyone, all the resubs. Thank you so much, Linnaeus, and also AB True for cheering the bits. Appreciate you. 258 bits, a really nice round number. But yeah, Moon Colony Bloodbath, one of my favorite games of last year, and I think it's a great call, Bonds. And I'm glad you finally got to play it and that you actually liked it. That's great.
Yeah, I'm really happy I finally got to play this game too. It was on my list for a long time.
Nice. Okay, let's move right along. I've got the next one here, and let me check my notes. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. This one now. Another game that I'm bringing up that you cannot get right now, but it will be coming to Kickstarter real soon. It's a game called Chicken Fried Dice. Now, I had to mention this game on Good Morning Society based on the name alone. Chicken Fried Dice, come on. That's the greatest name ever. I got to play this again at OrcaCon last month with the designer Ashwin. He was leading demos, and this is a roll and write game. We have our food trucks, and we're creating different dishes for customers. And what I love about this, it's very combo-y. So if you like roll and writes that you can combo a bunch, this is the game for you. There's a super cute theme, and all those dice in the middle there, it's really cool. There's a small real-time element where you roll all these dice in here, and then you say go, and everyone has to pick from there. Those are the ingredients that you can use in your dishes and whatnot. Now, you're trying to get that. Let me show a truck here. You have all the different ingredients you can do here to do the recipes on the left, these little cards here. Look how cute they are. And then
Aw.
and then after you create those dishes, you're going to serve them to the customers. And you have your truck here. You can level up. There's different things you can level up as far as like, hey, I can hold more items, or I can change the value on the dice if I need to, or change the color. It's so good, Bonds. And I was very, very happy to see how much this game lived up to the hype, because with a name like Chicken Fried Dice, I was like, I hope this is good, because I love the name. I'm just all about the name, but it is
I
excellent.
like how the food truck is shaped like an actual food truck.
Yeah.
I think that reminds me of like a kid's storybook, and it just looks so fun.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can play a game with that just makes me want to play it.
I agree. It's a very approachable design, and just the, like you said, the artwork is very just very fun, and it does sort of look like a kid's book. And they are nice like chunky boards, like the dry erase boards that you're going to get. And they are customizable. You put your little name on the top there, and then some of the
Is
boards.
it a heavier game or a super light game?
I would call it like right in the midpoint. So it's definitely not a
Okay.
light roll and write, but it's not like something like Twilight Inscription or Hadrian's Wall. But I'd say it's a nice
Okay.
place, and that's why I enjoyed it so much, Bonds, is because it's right in the middle. Not too light, not too heavy, probably about the
That
30
sounds
to
good to
45.
me.
Yeah. And that's my jam right there. Something that's
Yeah.
give me a really good experience, but nothing too light. I think it was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Well,
So
I can't wait to play it. I think I'm going to be able to try it out.
yeah.
I'm excited now.
Awesome. Yeah. This is Chicken Fried Dice, folks. It is coming out to Kickstarter. I had the date here. I think it's in like a couple of weeks, maybe next month. But we will update you as we go on here. But let's move on to our number 2 games for month. And Bonds, you've got one that I'm really curious about for number 2.
Yes, my number 2 game for the month of January is the Druids of Edora. This is from Alea from Raffensperger, and the designer is Stefan Feld. Stefan Feld is my favorite designer, and I was so excited to be able to try a new game of his that wasn't from Queen Games. Now, I
Yes.
don't mind Queen Games, but I usually don't like all the Stefan Feld games from them. I don't know why exactly, but I do like Stefan Feld games from Alea. I really don't understand how he picks and chooses like which company he works with and how that like changes the way he makes a game.
Hmm.
But I was not disappointed with this one. I really enjoyed this one. This one is a heavier game. It is a on BGG, it's rated a 3.06 out of 5, so
Mm.
an orange color. And it's honestly pretty straightforward. It's just there's a lot of different things that you can do on your turn, which is why I think it's more complex. But you're basically making a trail with your dice. Steffenfeld loves the dice placement. I also love that. I love using dice, and it's not necessarily like you're rolling them. It's more of like you're using whatever pips are on the die to do a certain action or to gain a certain amount of things. And you're trying to complete different goals to achieve different victory points in different ways because that's what Steffenfeld loves to do. And I love doing that too. And I love this game. It is so good.
Nice. Now, would I know it's still early, and you know this game just came out, but are you like my favorite Steffenfeld of all time is Castles of Burgundy, and I know you're a big Castles fan. Are you thinking it's like along those lines, or are you still to be determined?
Oh, no, I think Castles Burgundy is still my number 1
Okay,
of all time,
nice.
and Druids of Edora is most comparable to Bonfire, in my opinion,
Okay,
and I think this one is better than Bonfire.
nice.
So, some other people had some different opinions, but they've played all of Steffenfeld games, and I haven't,
Yeah.
but if I were to just look at this game like, okay, it kinda reminds me a little bit of Bonfire.
Okay,
I don't know if you've played that one, but
I've
it's
not.
also, like, kind of complex with a lot of different decisions to make victory points in different ways, and that's sort of like
Okay.
this one. It's more in that direction.
Nice. I love that. I'm excited. So, by the way, this is Rahdo's run through, and Rahdo, his favorite designer is also Stefan Feld. His favorite game is also Castle of Burgundy, and he had a lot of good things to say about the Druids of Edora. So I'm really excited. So I've got the
Yeah.
approval of Bonds and Rahdo. Like, I'm thinking I need to play this game ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, if you watch Rahdo runs through, make sure you do closed captions, because there was some, I've watched this video before, there was
Okay.
some rules clarifications in the closed captions,
Mhm.
and he also mentions that in the YouTube video. And then the rule book has some nitpicky things that you might skip over.
Oh,
So it's a little bit complex to learn regarding the nitpicky rules, but once you get it down, it's fine. You just gotta know it.
okay. Nice. Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one. I
In other
love
words, let me have you teach it. I will teach it to you. That's what I meant to say.
No.
Not you teach it to me. I will teach it to you.
Yes, that's the best way to learn. I want you to teach it to me, Boss.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That's Druids of Edora. I'm really excited to try that one. And one final comment about that. I don't know how his games end up with either with whatever company, but Iliad, for some reason, for my personal opinion, I don't like his games with Iliad because they're not colorblind friendly. I've always had problems with the color palettes they've used. They're very beige and
Shoot.
just the art design.
Yeah.
Not a fan, but it is what it is. I still find ways to play them, like whether it's like handwriting on my copy of the game or whatever. I'll do it just to play Stefan Feld games. It's
So
worth
that
it.
might be an Alea thing,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't know if the designers have that much control over
Yeah.
the design parts of it.
Right.
Like, just talking to other designers in the past, they're like, oh, we don't have that control. Like, they wanted that on their dice. We can't control that.
Yep. I
So
totally get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pain.
Oh,
I'm sorry you have
and
to
it's
go through that.
it's more my beef with Alea. Like, find a different graphic designer or find different ways to, make these games more accessible to folks like me. So, yeah. All right. Well, great choice. I'm looking forward to that one. Let's move on to my number 2. And this is a game that I actually didn't like the first time I played it. It's a game called Rumble Nation. I just did not have a good experience the first time I played it. But then my buddy Daryl picked up a copy. I love this game. I think it is brilliant, and I see why it's so popular now. Rumble Nation is an area control game. You're using dice, but what's really neat is this game plays so quickly. It's maybe a 25-minute game, but another game that's like, oh, I see what they're doing now. You're just rolling dice, and depending on what you roll, you're going to choose what area you're going to place your armies in. And depending on what you roll, that's how many armies you put in there. And you just go back and forth with your opponents until one of you has used all your dice, and then the other players get to finish theirs to get all their things out there. Depending on which armies you put, there's different abilities that may trigger. You may be able to move things later. And then the final battle begins, and it's almost like an auto battler on the second half of the game, where you just go one by one. You start with number 1. Resolve that. Who has the most armies, they win. Oh, number 2, who wins, etc., etc. You go through all the areas. I think there's 12 areas, and the most points wins. It's brilliant. It's in its simplicity, and they have the different abilities that you can start with at the start of the game that you can shuffle them up, and everyone's going to have their own personal ability that they may use during the game. I love it. Bonds, have you played this one?
No, Ruel, and I'm looking at Board Game Geek Market to try to see if this is available, and it is $120 on Noble Knight Games. How do you find this game?
I know, and this is
Ruel.
I'm picking the worst games today. We should just rename this game. Here's our favorite games that you cannot buy right now.
Na 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 boo boo.
Oh, friends, I swear this is a great game, and
wish I knew.
What's funny is when my buddy Daryl got it, I was so excited because, well, I wasn't that excited. I was like, okay, is this really a good game? Because I played it before, I didn't really like it, but I was excited because he loved it, and we usually have similar tastes in games. So then when I played it with him and another friend, I was like, okay, now I see. And then, of course, I did the same thing you did. I was like, okay, how can I buy it? Oh, I can't buy it right now for a decent price. So what I think I may have heard something on the grapevine where this is going to be released by a different publisher, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fingers
Okay.
crossed
Oh,
that
and
comes out soon.
Vending Machine Game says it's on BGA.
It is on BJ. Thank you, Vending Machine Games. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, Sweet and Low just said Ruel just trolling chat. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I swear, folks. That's just what happens.
Don't worry, all of my games are accessible except for Super Mega Lucky Box.
Oh my gosh. But area control, dice chucking, folks, if you like that, you would love Rumble Nation, and I highly recommend it. Okay, we've got 2 more games to talk about. Hopefully they're for sale at a decent price. We're going to find out right now, starting with Bonds, your number 1. What you got for us?
Skara Brae is my number 1 game of January. I've played this game so many times. I bought it. I bought it in shrink from someone who was selling their Kickstarter copy, someone in this Twitch community. And so I got their Kickstarter edition from them. And I am so glad I got it. I love this game a lot. I have played it at, I think, all player counts.
Oh.
And it is really good at all player counts. I just played it last week on my stream, solo mode. And I recently got the folded space insert for it because there's like 3 million bits to this game. And it is by Sam Phillips, who's also the designer and the artist. And it's by Garfield Games, came out last year. Not Garfield, Garfield. And I saw it on the Dice Tower Cruise on a display table in January of last year. And I was so excited to try it out. And I wasn't able to try it out till December. So I waited like 12 months to play this game. And I'm so excited. I've probably played it like at least 10 times since I got it in December.
Oh, nice.
Like a physical copy. I've also played it on Board Game Arena, but it's in like, I don't know, beta or whatever you call it, in the beginning mode. So it's not like fully fleshed out on BJ, but it's still really good. And yeah, like I like the physical copy. I like it on BGA. It's a really good puzzle. So you're basically just managing resources. That's all it is.
Okay.
But it is so good. It's so strategic, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm at JCPenney restocking shelves, but in a different environment.
I want to see that on the box cover of the next edition. It's just like being at JCPenney.
I work retail and I'm stocking shelves, but it's like really enjoyable and I actually like doing it.
Oh, now this is from Garfield Games, as you mentioned, Raiders of the North Sea, Architects of the West Kingdom, and so forth. Is this along similar along those lines, Bonds, as some of those worker placement games?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking on BGG right now, and it's in the green for complexity level, rated 2.67 out of 5.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, it's really straightforward. You're just getting resources, and you're figuring out how to best manage and feed your people.
Yeah.
And the thing is you only play this game in 4 rounds.
Oh, okay.
There's only 4 rounds in this game, and each round is 3 turns. So you only have 12 turns in this game, and then it's over.
Nice. Okay. So for some reason, I thought it was like a super long game for some reason, but it's not, huh?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not. I mean, it can be if people aren't deciding what to do, but a lot of it is simultaneous. Like each one of you picks your cards and then you do your actions and you have your meeples. You start out with only 1 meeple, and by the end of the game, you have 4 meeples.
Oh.
So each turn, so there's 4 rounds. Each turn has 1 meeple. You can do 1 action. But then on round 2, you have 2 meeples. So each turn you have 2 actions. And round 3, you have 3 meeples. So you have 3 actions per turn. And then round 4, you have 4 meeples. So you have 4 actions per turn. So by the end of the game, you're able to do 4 things per turn. And that's where the game can get longer if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I love that. That's cool. So it's like it's almost like the reverse of like Wingspan, where you start with a bunch of actions, then narrow it down. Whereas this starts you with 1 action. What's the other one from Elizabeth? Was it Mariposas? That one about the butterflies. You start with like a couple of actions, and by the end of the game, you have like way more, I think.
Well, I haven't played that one, but I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome. Yeah. By the way, folks, we were watching the Brothers Murph's video. Check out the Brothers Murph, Nick and Mike. Another excellent run through. What's that?
Oh, I apologize. I did not. Okay, I apologize. I take this back.
Oh,
I said that I didn't play it till December. That is false. I played it at KublaCon with Ab Truby.
oh,
That's how I learned the game. And
got
so
it.
I saw it in January, played it at KublaCon. I didn't own my copy until December.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah. I completely my brain skipped over KublaCon. Ab Truby taught me this game.
Nice.
Thank you, Ab Truby.
Yes, thank you, friend. By the way, real quick, Linnaeus was asking, missed the beginning, is SML, a Super Mega Lucky Box, hard to get now? Yeah, Bonds had mentioned that Super Mega Lucky Box is out of print right now, so copies were going for, like, I think $50 or so on Noble Night, I think it was, but...
Yeah, you can probably find some on eBay, but I don't know the reliability of that.
Mhm.
And I saw some ripoff copies on Temu, which I don't support.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
Yikes. Yeah, not
yeah,
cool.
they that game is being sold on Temu, and
Oh,
I don't
no.
support it.
Yeah.
It's not really the game. It's just a ripoff.
Yeah, that's not cool. Okay, so yeah, folks, Skara Brae. I love Garfield games, and this is one that I have not been able to play yet, but hopefully be able to play it soon because it sounds cool. I'm down for lighter resource management games anytime. Cool.
Well,
Thanks,
I mean,
Bonds.
I don't know if I'd say lighter. It is still, you
Okay,
still, yeah,
I
yeah.
guess lighter than say Paladins of the West Kingdom
I
or
think so. I
okay,
think so.
okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. One more game to talk about, folks. This is my number one of the month. This is from Burnt Island Games, a game called How to Save a World. I love this one. This is a game of worker placement and resource management, all the things we love here on the channel. Shout out to Optimal Play for their playthrough video. In this, Bonds, we are in another world, right? We've landed on another planet. And hey, guess what? An asteroid is going to hit this planet and destroy it. Oh, no. So what you got to do is do one of three things. You're either going to build a big laser to shoot the asteroid out of space, or you
Why
have
is
to...
this giving me anxiety?
Oh, sorry. No, it's just a game. It's just a game.
Okay, is that actually happening?
We're going to be okay. Um, I the whole time I'm playing this game, I'm just thinking of that movie Armageddon from back in the day, Armageddon, and there's an asteroid coming to destroy the Earth. But this is not the Earth, this is another planet. But we're trying to save this
Okay,
world. Okay.
okay,
So
we're
you
not on
either
that one.
build a laser to blow it out of the sky, or you build a shield to protect the planet, like a giant shield, or you just say, we're doomed, we need to evacuate everyone. So you're doing one of
And
these.
question,
Yeah,
is everyone on the world ignoring you and they don't believe you and they're making fun of you?
that isn't really dealt with in the narrative, but I would the way its narrative is, you are part of these scientific teams trying to come up with an answer. Everyone knows we're gonna
Okay,
die,
yeah.
but we're like trying to figure out a way
Oh
to
my
save
gosh.
it.
It's too stressful. This is too stressful.
Way too stressful for bonds, folks. So yeah, be careful when you play this. You've been warned, it can be stressful. But what's really cool about this game, the worker placement, you're just going to go move up tracks, open up new work placement spots, and eventually, as that asteroid gets closer and closer, you're going to win the game by one of three ways. Are you going to build the laser, shoot it down? Are you going to build the shield, save the planet? Or are you just going to evacuate everyone? One of those three things is going to happen, and depending on where you put your workers and what point tracks you've gone up, that's going to determine the winning condition. So, hey, maybe I put all my money into building a laser. Guess what? The asteroid got through it. Oh, darn, I lost. But someone else may win because they decided to put all their money and resources into building a shield. Yay, maybe they won. But hey, maybe the asteroid was like way too strong and it's just going to blow everything up. Someone else decided, oh, I put all my money into evacuation, so I got all the people out. Y'all are stuck on the planet. Boom, the end. Game over.
Wait a minute. Is there a way for you to profit and everyone else suffers? Like,
I
this
wouldn't call
sounds
it. I wouldn't call it profit. No, I forgot what they call. I believe they called it your influence or whatever for the project that you're trying to implement. So your project is the winning one, Bonds. So maybe you
Oh
got everyone
my
off.
gosh.
Yeah, maybe you got everyone off the planet safely. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely need to like get a good night's sleep before playing that game, maybe do some yoga, maybe meditate, be like, this is not real.
Yeah, so you've been warned, folks. That is How to Save the World from Burnt Island Games. I think it's a brilliant medium weight strategy game. And yeah, that's going to do it today for our games of the month. Shout out to everyone who was watching live. Linnaeus, thank you. Appreciate you. And Bonds, we're going to wrap things up here by giving you the floor real quick. Let people know what you're up to and where they can find you.
Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Yes.
And I hope that everyone's month of February is filled with playing some board games, whether they're new or old. Just have fun. Hope you can play at least one game. And I will be streaming this week, and I stream Monday to Friday every single week, unless I'm gone. And I stream board games and video games here on Twitch. And I'm also a family friendly streamer. So I'm happy to be here. Again, I played like solo Skara Brae last week. I think I played solo 10 the week before. So I like playing a lot of solo games on stream. And I also do some sponsored streams as well where we check out games that are on Kickstarter. So that's what's going on.
Awesome. Yeah, folks. Bonds, thank you again for joining us. I hope you feel better real soon, my friend. And
Thank you.
we will get together soon to play some Title Blades 2 or something. We got to get these shelves of shame cleaned up here.
That's right. That's right. Just wait till my sinuses are clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Bonds.
right. Thank you.
Folks, we're going to let Bonds
Okay.
go. I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to be back and we're going to talk more about games and maybe play one as well. So be right back, folks. All right. Bye, Bonds. Bye, everybody. Be right back.
Bye.